Hello, everyone. Hey, David. Okay, we are live on YouTube, and now we are live on Facebook. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. My name is Matt. What's up, Lyndon? Hey, David. Hey, Paul. Hey, Julian. Baz Cook is there, and so is Andy. So we just wanted to take a moment and say hello, and thought it's a good opportunity to build our community, to get everyone together, and to ask questions if you guys have any questions about HyVibe and how the HyVibe system works. So I'm here. So if you have any questions, I'll do my best to be able to see them in Facebook. I have my phone on top of my computer right now, so I'm looking at both screens there. So it's hard for me to see the comments on Facebook, but I should be able to see them. Can someone say hi on Facebook, please? Hey, a friend. Someone just says hi. Hello from London. I see that on YouTube. I don't see any comments on Facebook. So let me see this. Nope. All right. Well, all right. So there's a couple of things we can go over. Someone wanted to see a demonstration of the 4-switch pedal. I don't know if I have a 4-switch pedal here. There you go. Hey, Dominic. Hey, Laura. Nice that you bought the guitar. Okay. So I don't have a 4-switch on me, but I do have a 6-switch right here. So a 4-switch would look like this. And I can do a demonstration. I'll do that for you guys really soon. Jack Water says, thanks to HyVibe, my first song sounded like 2 guitars that he published. Thank you. That's awesome. We really like hearing those comments. We really like hearing from you because we want to make sure that you guys are happy with what we made. Brett Robinson has a question. When using the tuner function, what do the small numbers represent next to the tone? Okay, so there's a 4, 3, and 2. Those are, I'll pull it up here on my guitar here. Those are, so if I press, this is E2, and then if I do this, high E, it would say E4. So that's the, the E2 is the second octave, and then there's the E2, there's E3, and then there's, oops, sorry, that's the 4. So second, third, fourth. So that means the octave. So you can basically ignore those numbers if you want. It's not really relevant. Okay, hope that answers your question. Let's see. Okay, so demonstration of the 4-switch pedal. Well, it's basically the same thing as the another comment there from TJ Jennings, I think. Okay, we'll do a demonstration here of the pedals. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting bombarded by comments, and so I'll find a systematic way to do this. Hello from Western Australia. Okay, I love this. This is my favorite part. I love seeing you guys and talking to you all. So, thank you. Okay, so you turn the button on like this. You just press it, and then when it's flashing quickly, it means that it is not connected. I can go to the MIDI menu here, and then if I toggle this off or on, that does a scan. So now it's blinking slowly because it's scanned, and it found the pedal. So now I'm connected. But if I want to start from the beginning, we have YouTube videos on this, by the way. So I would do, now I'm not paired, and it's going to, and these air turns are awesome, by the way. So I'm going to turn it off and turn it on. I'm going to go now to MIDI pedal on, and I'm going to scan. It's going to show up. It's going to have the name of the pedal. It's going to pair. And on all air turn pedals, everything is configured automatically. Okay. So now I'm connected. You see this. And now we have 6 different controls that you can use. In my honest opinion, the 2-switch pedal is great. The 4 pedal is awesome. And the 6 is probably overkill, if you ask me. I don't think we have the 6-switch pedal on our website. I usually just use the 2, but the 4 pedal is great as well. So it's configured where the first 2 buttons mirror the looper menu on your guitar. So if I want to play and the record, so if I just press this second button, I'm recording, and I press this one and it plays back. And I can stop it like that, and I can start it again like that. There you go. I hope that makes sense. And then we also, since we've added the ability to overdub, you can have up to 4 layers. If you want to erase a layer from the looper, you would just hold this down with your foot. So let me record a loop, and then you, just like how you would do here, if that makes sense. So just if you have a pedal, experiment. It's great for live settings. It's nice if you want to play a song, but you don't want to have to calculate how many bars you want to play. Rocky's friend asked what the functionality differences are between the 2 pedals, and it's just being able to have more controls. But so these 2 are for the looper, and then this one will change. The next 2 are programmed automatically to do the change your effects. So sounds like a reverb, sounds like a chorus, right? And a little delay. I can go back to. So it toggles up and down between the effects. Okay, someone is asking now about. See you, Matthew, one of our brilliant HyVibe engineers going home. Someone asked about doing the update. To do the update, can I also do the updates and control with a Windows Surface Pro or iPad? You can put the mobile app on those devices, yes. And someone asked if it works for tuning down. Yes, you can tune down. The tuner works if you do alternate tunings or something. Okay, cool. Yeah, Brett says the pedal is a must-have. I agree as well. It's really fun. I can do another demo here. Who is the guy that published the song? Share the link here so everyone else can hear it. That'd be nice. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Eric Botterhoven from Western Australia just bought his 4th HyVibe. So I think there's maybe a few other people that I know of that have 4, but I think he has the record, and that means a lot to us. So thank you. Okay, so I'm going to do a little demo here and just show you. We do have overdubbing in our most recent firmware version 2.6.4. We also have a playback menu, so you can go and play your recordings. So if you want to do that. So if we go now to the looper, I thought I could just do a cool, just a quick overview of how to record a loop. So the first thing you want to do, if you're not using the pedal, you're going to go into the metronome menu, turn the metronome on, and figure out the tempo and the time signature that you want to record. So I slowed it down there. We'll keep it at 4/4, so you can change the metronome there. And I always say, when you start playing with a HyVibe, you automatically become a better player because it forces you to have good rhythm. And it's fun to play with this metronome. Okay, so we have the metronome set, and you can also adjust the volume of the click that you hear when you record in this menu. So you can turn the metronome up, or you can turn it down. Okay. So now we go, and then the next step is choosing if you want to have a recorded effect. So I'll record here with reverb. Sometimes it's cool to put like an octaver. And play like a little bass line. But we'll do just some reverb. And then you can go into the looper menu. We have videos on all of this too. So we go into the looper menu, This effect in the second screen here is your lead effect. And then we have how many bars you're going to record. So we'll do something, you can turn it up, turn it down. You can do a 12-bar blues. You can do it, we'll set it, there's 4. It's pretty standard. That's the default. And we can just do something quick right now. I think it goes up to 100. Let's just take it. People always ask that question. People want to know how long can you record? And 100 bars you can record off of here. So I always say it's long enough to record Stairway to Heaven. Okay, so we'll go 2 bars here. And I'm going to go now and press record. And I'm going to get a count in. 2. So that's the first layer. Now I will add another layer on top. So I'll press the record button. Here it comes. There you go. I can add another one on top of that. So I press record. And if you make a mistake or you don't like, hello, Judith. Nice to see you there. If you make a mistake or you want to start over, just hold this button down and it erases it. So you hold down the record button. And then you press stop if you want to, and then you're done. So that's how the looper works. And you can have 4 tracks, and it's pretty dang cool. I almost dare you to use it and not write a song at the same time. Like every time you use that looper, every time I use it, I feel like I write a new song or something. Vincent has a question. What's up, Vincent? If you upload jam tracks to play via the playback menu and play along, can you use the air turn to toggle the playback on and off? I think so. I think you can. You can do that. But don't hold it against me if you can't. But I think you should be able to do it. Okay, that's an interesting question. Any reason why stopping a loop turns off the effect selected before the loop started? Yeah, I think, Andy, that's something that we're going to be fixing on the next firmware update. Okay, cool. Oh, there's Adrian. What's up, Adrian?
Hi, everyone.
Adrian's the co-founder or the CEO and the founder of HyVibe. And there's Florentin.
Nice to meet you.
Everyone, Florentin's one of our HyVibe engineers here. So there you go. There you go. Maybe we can get Adrian to play a song for us today. And Francois, there's Francois behind me too. He's also one of the co-founders of HyVibe, doing head engineer here. Hello. Yep. So right now we're in central Paris right now. It's 6:15 in the evening, so it's the end of the day for us. So let's see. Thank you, Baz Cook. Hello to the team. Benoit says hello, Adrian. So, cool. So, all right. So we did a looper with the pedal, which I highly recommend. These air turn pedals are awesome. We did with the device. That is cool. Let's think. Oh, I wanted to go over the mobile app, but I realized now. Hey, Francois, do we have an extra phone with the app on it? Or do you want to show your phone? Can we show yours? Because I'm using my phone. I realized it's going to. I want to just go over, because some people ask about using the HyVibe in an amplifier. And so the way to make it sound the best is to use the new feature that we added inside the app. It's called Profiles. So when you're inside the app, you press the button up there, and then you have a list of your saved profiles here. So you have, you can have different factory models, or you've got what's called, I'll press it here and I'll say, factory standard plugged in. So you have the plugged in for each model of each model has a plugged in version. So you'll see now, if I sync the app to the guitar, these banks will go on to the device. And then you'll see right now that there's the word out behind it for output. And the difference between those is between this and this reverb and the standard reverb, I'll press here and I'll say modify, is if I go into the reverb here, you'll see the dry wet setting is at 50%. So basically if you take the standard reverb, it's 100% wet. So if you play reverb through an amplifier, you're going to sound like you're underwater. So we created presets to use when you're plugging into an amp. It takes literally 2 seconds to do it, to connect, and then boom, you're synced and you'll sound good through an amp. And you don't need any pedals. You have everything there. You don't need any. So cool. Oh yeah, don't want to. So I hope that makes sense. So other people have asked how to make the HyVibe louder through an amplifier. We haven't really seen that being an issue, for a big issue, but if you want to turn the volume up, if it's at max volume, you can't turn it up any louder using the volume knob. You would go into the system menu here. In there, system menu. Oops, sorry. I'm going quickly, too quick. And then right there where it's 34, you just turn up the gain. Turn up the gain. So if I turn up the system gain here, that will correlate to the volume inside when you plug into an amplifier. Thanks, Steve. I'll pass that on. I'll pass that on to Adrian. So let's see. Rocky's friends, 2 things. Are there plans, updates for yes, we have some software updates that are planned. So that's coming soon. I can't really share what it is yet, but I think you'll like it. And all the updates that we do will basically come from your feedback. So send the feedback, please. Okay, and then you love your HyVibe, thank you, but would offer a suggestion in future builds to change out for locking. Okay, we can pass that suggestion on for the locking tuning keys. We can tell that to Lag. They make the guitars, so they're the ones that have the final say on the guitar design. We think they do a really good job. So the guitars sound great. I did want to say that we have added some new model lags on our website. We have another nylon version that's one of the hybrid. It's the Auditorium Cutaway. It's like the TNHV 30 instead of the 15. The 15 is out of stock right now, but the 30 we have, and they're beautiful guitars, Auditoriums. We also have, I haven't put it on the website, but if you're interested, just send a message. THV10 in the Auditorium shape too. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Can someone pass me a glass of water, please? Okay. More questions. You guys are always welcome to visit our office. So yeah, we're in the Marais. We're in the 4th arrondissement, right on the banks of the Seine. So just send me a message, and you're always welcome. We love having guests. We've had a lot of people come. I was looking at some cool pictures. Like, if you're from, you guys should know who he is, Jean-Louis Aubert. That was in our office a couple of weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. So, and we have a lot of cool things downstairs. We have a full lab where we do other experiments with the guitar and other objects. So, as you might know, we're not a guitar company. We're a sound technology company, and we can use our actuators. And this is what the actuator looks like. This is one actuator here. We can put these actuators on any surface and turn it into a speaker. So we're doing that downstairs. It's a lot of fun here. So if you're in Paris or coming by, come and say hi. We like that. Okay, USB-A and USB-C. Yeah, so Our system, you have to use a USB-C to USB-A cable if you want to access the memory on the guitar drive, on the HyVibe. So if you're having issues with that, send me a message. USB-C is that's USB-C, and USB-A is the square, the rectangular one. So, okay. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, Dominic. Oh, Dominic has a good question. Dominic says, now that he has a HyVibe, what do you do with all your looper pedals? I'll tell you what you do, Dominic. You use the input. So what you can do is, we also have an input here. So you can go from the HyVibe, from the output into the pedal, and from the pedal into the guitar. And then you can use the guitar as a speaker with the looper pedal. Maybe it sounds confusing because I think we're the only guitar in the world that has an input, but you can use an external looper pedal with the HyVibe, and it is a lot of fun. You can do cool stuff too with the Bluetooth streaming. I think I did some fun stuff like streaming taking some looping Robert Plant and some Led Zeppelin songs and jamming over that. And it was a lot of fun. So there's a lot of ways that you can get in and into the system and hack it in unconventional ways. Even with the app as well, building your own custom banks. There's a lot of cool things we can do there. Is there any way to install a HyVibe pickup into a guitar with a split saddle? Yes, there is. One of our friends, Chuck, let me think of it. He did that on a harp guitar. One of our good friends from Nashville, Tennessee, Chuck Thompson, he figured out a way to install a HyVibe into a harp guitar. And the harp guitar has two bridges. And so it's not just a split saddle, it's a two bridge. So there you need two piezo cables. So Chuck, if he's there, he can send a message, or I can put you in touch with him. But he fused the outputs of the piezos together, so it gets plugged into just into the HyVibe system, and it sounds really cool. And Chuck does custom installs in Tennessee. He's great. But there is also something I found off the shelf, and I can send me an email or a message here, and I'll try to get back to you with an off-the-shelf part that you can buy. You need to have a 2.5 millimeter jack from the piezo that goes into the HyVibe, but they sell them off. They sell split piezo sensors that have one output jack. I'm pretty sure some people are very confused now with what I'm talking about. But yeah, we get that because Takamine does that. We get that question. Okay. Oh yeah, Vincent has a good point. You can use the headphone as a microphone. You can use a mic with the input and use the guitar as a speaker, as a PA. I was thinking too, when you do that, we also have a special menu that appears for the input gain. So if you plug something in, you can plug another guitar directly into the HyVibe system. But then if you want more volume, inside the system menu, there's an input gain that you would have to turn up. So that option does not appear unless you're using the input function. Okay, maybe we can go back to more mainstream questions. Once the air turn, yeah, Baz Cook, I think the Spark, the air turn should work with the Spark as long as it's Bluetooth MIDI. So we set our system up for air turn. So if you have another Bluetooth MIDI pedal, you're going to have to configure it yourself. It's not difficult, and we haven't really tested any other models, but the air turn works the best. All right. Dominic, can I put my external looper and record them on the onboard looper? I guess you can. I'm sort of confused with what you're asking, but give it a shot. I think there's a lot of really cool things you can do. Good question, Andre, about the percussion elements. So some people ask about using, I'm assuming you want to use percussion when you are recording a loop. So the actuators are actually glued right under here. So if you're going to use percussion, I'll just do a loop here and you'll see what I mean. If you're going to use percussion, tap here. It's like this. Right there. You can hear it. I wouldn't say it's great, but I mean, I guess it does the job. Just so you know about, I don't think there's much risk of knocking an actuator off by doing that, but I would be careful. Just so you know, we put the actuators there because that's where the best sound resonances are. So you can see on an acoustic guitar, you tap here, no sound. There you go. You hear that? That's where the good vibrations are, and that's what we excite. And that's why there's other people who are trying to turn guitar. Some other people in the same space that what we do, and mainly they excite the back of the guitar where you don't get good sound quality. We excite the top, and then we're able to control the vibrations and eliminate feedback. So that's what sort of sets us apart from everyone else. We can actually control the vibrations. If someone else tried to excite the top, they're going to get feedback. Any way to increase the max volume of standard guitar? If you want to increase the volume of the HyVibe, go into the system menu and you can turn up the gain there. That will do it. If you have something more specific than that, Brett, just send me a message and we can jump on the phone together. I like doing that with you guys. A HyVibe does work with a baritone guitar, and we have some videos of Peter Harper playing with a custom HyVibe installed on a baritone guitar. So it'll work on that. Okay, Jack Waters is explaining. Thank you, Jack. Yes, Baz Cook, this session should stay up, and it's also on Facebook. Yes, Eric, we are thinking about incorporating basic beats into the metronome section. So that's something I would keep your eyes out for. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going a lot longer than what I thought we would go. This is always fun because I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, we still have a sale going on, so it's not going to last forever, but you still have some time. And if you're thinking about bringing some good vibes into people's lives for the holidays, come to HyVibeGuitar.com. Okay, so we went through the app. Let's see. Let me just see if there's any other questions here that I missed. Keep sharing your videos. Oh yeah, Chuck said that he soldered them together. So Chuck knows what he's doing with that. The harp guitars are great. We have one here. Where is it hanging up? It's hanging up over there. Go check those out. Hey Graham, how you doing? It's nice to see all these names. So, yes, when you turn the effects, the volume, I think it always is in the same spot. I think we were thinking about changing that, but we'll look into that. That's correct, Betty. Is that about it? You have to turn the volume down manually, Betty. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay. we'll take a look at that. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to be signing off now. I'm taking my wife out for dinner tonight, so I can't be late. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Al. And I just want to also just say thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your support. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for playing guitar. Thanks for spreading the word. Always, if you guys post your stuff on social media, use the HyVibe hashtag and we'll share it. And yeah, we have the, let's see, more questions. We have people from did someone want to do an experiment and we can write how many different countries we have right now? Because I know we speak from people all over the world. It's always hard to find the right time to do this because we have customers in France, in the US, in Australia, in Western Australia, in Eastern Australia. So okay. And if you have any other questions or want to do a private call, send me a message and we can do it. Norway. Hey, Norway. Oh yeah, Craig John Anderson. Craig's done some pretty cool videos about using the device or the guitar as a microphone. So share those videos, Craig. Craig's a very interesting person. Self-assembly, the HyVibe Essential is coming along. We're gonna have an update very soon. We're not far off, but you guys are really, really gonna like what you see with that. Someone asked about the Essential, another question. To get the normal output jacks. Is there a way to get the normal output jacks with the Essential? Maybe. I can say maybe, but we are conscientious that this could be a factor for some people. So we're gonna work. We're here to make you guys happy, okay? So, and we know most of us here, we all play guitar. I think Florentin is the only one that doesn't, but he plays drums. So we're all musicians, and we know what you guys want. So that's how we try to design it. Yeah, Guitar Summit sounds great. Electric guitar could be cool. I don't think we've really tried it, but it could be interesting to excite the electric guitar. But yeah, we'll think about that. But you can always buy a HyVibe kit and put it and install it yourself. But okay. Yeah, the HyVibe Essential you'll really like, Bascook. So hey, Germany. Hey, Canada. Love both those. Was just in Germany. My sister used to live in Canada. Aren't we a small world here? Okay. Thanks, Laura. I just saw your email. So when you get, and I always tell people, no one ever really takes me up on it, but when you buy a HyVibe, if you buy a HyVibe from our website, let me know, send me an email, and we can do like a 10-minute phone call. I can go through everything with you. So, all right. Okie doke. Let's see, anything else there? No. All right, good. Well, thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. And one more question: how to change the lead effect while playing the loop from the playback menu? I think you have to go. I don't know how to do that, Guy. I think you have to. The lead effect is the effect that you're playing over on top of the recorded loop. So I think you would just go to the effect menu. But I need to check. Cool. Okay, I'm going to sign off and say goodbye. So thank you. We'll do more of these. So if you have questions, send me an email. Peace and love. Peace and love.